Right, so lest anybody think I'm cheating on this, I'm certainly not. We are going to continue filing, and I'm going to try and get some filing action, hot filing action. Now, if I remember correctly, we're pretty much square there, but we're quite a long way off. So what I need to do is remove material from here, more or less. I'm only putting paint on there so you can see what I'm needing to take off. In fact, I'm going to take the paint off because it takes forever to dry. Anyway, so take a fine file. Bugger. Now we do need to be quite careful, because if I slip and tilt, I can end up having to take off an awful lot more to catch myself again. I wish that door had stopped creaking. Stop it. Now this project is going to go on hold for a bit, because I have to go and pick up a new surface plate tomorrow, and that is going to require quite a lot of work. It's new to me, but it's had a very hard life. Right, so quick, whoop. Getting there, maybe another 1/10 of a mil to come off, but we do, I appear to be in the right kind of plane here. I just need to bring down to this level, so. If we can see the reflections in there, can we? Probably not. We're not even really particularly centered, are we? Let's come to here. No, I need to... lighting's not right for this, but there you go. Problem is that if I get the lighting right for the camera, I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see that. We're getting pretty close. There's still a little line down here that's a bit too high. I'm looking on the wrong end, aren't I, you twat? It's that one there. There we go. So we're still a bit high in the middle. We're about right on this face. Just a little bit high in the middle. Let's see whether I can't really see the camera, but up there. So you can see that there's still a little gap at this end. There's more to come off here. It's not a process that can be rushed. The joy of cast iron is filthy hands. Don't know who that was. Feels a lot better. Right, now it's time to go back to the measuring bench, which is over there. So let's see if we can get some clear footage on that, shall we? View of all the shit in my workshop. Shut the door. Maybe that way we can see. Oh, we can see the gauge. How about that? That's nice. So, quick double check that nothing's moved. There we go. check that we're still okay here. Oh, not that way round. You knob. Okay. And there's the face that we've just filed. Oh, it says it's quite a long way off. I might need to go down a little lower. Why would that be so far off? If we go this way, that side's better. Have I just knocked this? Possibly. No, maybe not. We might just tit about with the indicator again. Let's go down a wedge and bring that, and fill that out slightly. Let's see where we are. We're not in the groove. That's good, but we are a little bit too far out. What I'd like to do is get to the point. I need to make up a new squareness measuring setup because this is intolerably awful. That's not far off. Okay, and we should be able to do the whole height now as well. So let's see what we're scanning here. Yep, it's scanning at 0. It's scanning at slightly more than 0 also. A slightly high spot there. This face also scans slightly more than 0 there. I appear to have taken too much off. That side still feels relatively good. So I appear to have taken too much off, and we are not close enough. So a little more off of here. like I said, being a little bit too greedy. And you blow everything. Right, we'll see what that does. That's brought me back in about a third of the way. Okay, let's part of the problem of this is that I'm having to go to points that are low, which I actually don't care about. Those points are going to go away, but I need to have something that I can measure. Oh, get back in there, you. You still going? Yep. Oh, 21 minutes, how about that? Now then, I'm going to carry on with this. The next step is going to be starting to take it down to dimension. Now, it's going to be 3 centimeters long in this direction, 2 centimeters long in this direction, and or 1 centimeter wide in this direction. Which, if I was to pull out my calipers and just give them a little bit of a mark, you'd be able to see I'll do that. So these are my scabby calipers. This is just a rough idea of what we're going to be doing. So we're coming from that end, so about there, and about there, and about there. Now, in order to make the least work for myself, probably the best thing to do would be to cut this chunk off and do the big face first, the 3x2. However, that's not going to leave me very much to measure to get this face, well, once it's cut here, to get this face parallel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the smallest face first. So I'm going to cut this end off and take that down to parallel, and then we will do this face, which will leave me a maximum of material to do here, to measure here, and then we do the big face. It means more material gets removed with the file, but we have more material to measure with, because measuring is what we're interested in. Filing, a bit more, a bit less, no big deal. Anyway, I'm going to get on with that, and I'll see you at some point in the future, but probably not all that soon, because new 50 by 30 surface plate, and it's going to need quite a lot of work.